I'm kicking my pregnant sister-in-law to the streets, selling a $2.5 million house and keeping it all for myself. Am I the a-hole?
That sounds like you're winning.
Real quick, I want to point out that me and my brother have two different fathers. I, 19 female, lost my father last year to cancer, and he left me 90% of his stuff, including his family home that was left to him by his dad that's been in the family for over 100 years.
Holy moly.
My brother, 34 male, and my dad didn't have a relationship, but he did leave him 10 grand. And my mom was pissed at the will reading since she got 10 grand, but she couldn't do anything about it.
That's all she got?
That is rough. She only got 10 grand, and OP, 19 years old, got
90%.
the whole house. For the past year, me and my mom have lived okay together. She went on acting like it was her house before, which I had no problem with, until May, my brother and his girlfriend, 30 female, moved in without even asking me.
Yo, it's OP's house. You can't just be doing that.
So in August, they announced that they were pregnant, and my sister-in-law smugly said, well, guess we won't be moving out now.
I'm kicking you to the streets. I don't care.
Hey, you and your baby. It didn't go down well, but when I told them I wanted them out, my mom and brother basically laughed in my face.
What?
You think you're going to be alone in the house that you own?
Fat chance.
Well, the past few months have been hell. They've become worse than before, and my mom enables it and demands me to treat my sister-in-law like a princess because she's pregnant. I once had to wait outside a McDonald's until they opened to get her a McMuffin.
What?
Well, I might be the asshole at this point because my sister-in-law is pregnant. She eats everything she sees. Like, for example, the cupcakes my friends made me for my birthday.
Oh man, not the cupcakes.
Ugh. She ate all 6 of them and I didn't even get to try them. I can't even make my lunch the night before because when I go to get it, it will be gone.
She's like the Cookie Monster, but with everything.
She'll have a smug look on her face while rubbing her belly and then laugh and say, I couldn't help myself, blame the baby. God, I hate that so much.
It's baby weight, only put on 300 pounds.
And if I put my stuff in my room, my mom will open my door with a spare key so the sister-in-law can go through my mini fridge.
What the This woman is eating everything.
So a week ago, I was running late to college and I didn't have time for my breakfast or to make lunch, and I had to go to work straight after. So all I had that day was a bar of chocolate. When I got home, I was starving. I made myself dinner, but while it was cooling down, I went to use the bathroom.
No, you're freaking joking.
I must have been in there for 10 minutes at most. By the time I came out, she had eaten 90% of my dinner. I literally lost it. Of course she started crying, and of course my mom and my brother started screaming at me for making her cry and saying excuses like how she couldn't help it and it was my fault for leaving out food around her.
Is she a dog? Yeah.
Well, I'd had enough. I told them to get out, just like before I had mocked. But here's the thing. Back in October, my uncle offered me a life-changing amount of money for the house. So I called him up crying a few days ago, explaining the whole situation. And he said he'd buy the house and he will evict my mom and brother. They, of course, did not take it too well. And I have had to stay with a friend, and I've been receiving texts and being tagged in multiple posts on social media. I'm starting to think I'm the bad person now. So am I the a-hole for making my mom and my brother homeless? Okay, there's a few quick updates, but Sam, how are we feeling right now?
I'm feeling pissed.
You feeling pissed?
I'm feeling pretty pissed.
I'm pissed!
Like, OP's just getting abuse after abuse, and all OP's trying to do is eat food.
Eat food!
So no, I do not think OP's the a-hole. The pregnant lady definitely is the a-hole.
Dude.
And the fact that everyone's being like, she doesn't have control over herself is ridiculous.
If I sell the house to my uncle, I will actually lose 100 grand. But he's always been good to me, and it's one of those situations where I'd sleep better knowing it's going to someone in my dad's family. My mom told me because of my age, I wouldn't be taken seriously if I tried to evict them. If I evict them and continue to live in the house alongside with the financial costs, I don't think they'd they'd ever let me live in peace. My mom does have health issues, and my sister-in-law will have to move in with her parents, and they won't allow my brother, so I'd be splitting up a young family, in my mom's words. And guys, I'm actually crying. I've never been told before I'm proud of you. And the fact that I've seen threads of comments telling me this means the absolute world to me. I do plan to meet with a lawyer and will update you as soon as I have news. Since people were curious, the house is worth $2.5 million smack dab in the heart of London.
Wow.
That is prime.
Location.
So with that additional context, everything, how are you all feeling? And Sam, what do you think?
I still think OP should evict them. It's what, let's say all that's true.
Yeah.
That OP is breaking up a young family and all of that. It's still because they just weren't respectful at all. But I would maybe rent it out. OP doesn't need all that space.
Oh, yeah.
So rent it out.
Pay me my money.
It's totally possible if she really, really was smart about it to almost not have to work. And just have that be like the main
easily
source of income.
I know, but what do you guys think? Let
us know. Maybe
we're giving some finance advice right now.
Yeah. We went in our bag. Hey, let us know.
See ya.